What are you doing?
Well, I've been trying to make Chris less of a fat dummy, and nothing seems to be working. So now we're high-stepping around in giant hats. Tip of the giant hat, sir.
And to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Smart day to you, sir.
And I thank you, sir. I scraped my knee bad.
Get up, Chris. You're embarrassing yourself. You look stupid and fat.
Peter, I have to ask, are you pushing Chris so hard because it's what's best for him? Or are you trying to make up for your own disappointment about how your life turned out?
Brian, these are the biggest hats I could find. So if your point is that there's even larger ones available, I would greet that with skepticism.
No. My point is that you need to let Chris find his own path.
Oh, my God. You're right, Brian. He needs to be pointed to a very specific path and then forced to go down it.
No, that's the opposite of what I just said.
Chris, your best chance for success is to be cultured and worldly, like our dog. So starting right now, you gotta follow Brian around and do everything he does.
What?
Come on, Brian, you gotta show Chris how to turn out better than me. I mean, you went to Brown, you're a published author. You can hear it first when Joe falls out of the tub.
That's starting to happen more often. But I guess you're right. Maybe I am the guy to make a diamond out of this lump of coal. But only if it's what Chris wants.
I don't care.
All right, I'll do it. Just follow my lead, Chris. Because I think you could be something great. Who knows, maybe you'll even become one of those mission control leaders who gets all thoughtful while everybody's celebrating.
Apollo 13, this is mission control. Do you copy? Apollo 13, this is mission control. Do you copy? Do you copy, Apollo 13?
Mission control, this is Apollo 13. We're all okay. Good to be home.
Sir, you did it! Sir, is everything okay?
Yeah, I bought a Nook e-reader a couple of years ago, and I'm still pissed about it.
Nook. Sorry, everybody.
Hey, chew that way.
Dinner's no fun without Chris here. There's nobody here for me to wing my biscuit at.
Well, Peter, he's been spending an awful lot of time with Brian.
It's not the same.
Anyway, he and Brian have been spending a lot of time together.
Really? You gonna let that slide? Guy throws a biscuit at you?
Good evening, all. Apologies for being so tardy.
Chris, you're not tardy. We tested you twice.
There you guys are. We were wondering about you.
Brian and I have been having a blast. First, we went to a symphony. Then we saw a small independent play with real smoking in it. And then we hit the Quahog Book Festival and went to a Q&A to ask questions that weren't really questions.
Wow, look at my sophisticated young man. You're certainly taking to Brian's example.
If anything, he's teaching me. I mean, not really, but you know.
See, I knew Brian could put Chris on the path to success. Hey, Chris, let's celebrate. There's a new baby panda at the zoo. How about you and me go chuck tater tots at it?
Chuck him at Lois. She'll just sit there and take it.
Oh, Dad, that would have been fine for the old me, but Brian and I have to be going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're off to see an old movie on a temporary screen in a muddy, freezing park.
That sounds awful.
It is awful, but at least parking will be impossible. Bye!
Jeez, I feel like I just lost my son.
I got a skin tag in my crack and it stings when I don't wipe right.
This has been a bad dinner.
Giggity giggity, giggity goo. Stick around.